The mountains of Moranc are black, brown, and studded with a glowing green stone. Large gears and pipes jut out from the mountains, often hundreds of feet long, and seem to be from another age, as if an ancient war machine broke apart across the region. The gears and pipes even extend into the caves, sometimes filling tunnels and chambers with thick, dark smoke that billow up from the ground. The floor is littered with piles of scrap metal, and old machinery sticks out through the stone, while the glowstone provides light throughout the tunnels. Ancient writing and old runes are etched into the walls from a long past age far older than recorded history. And although the language is unfamiliar, many have come to try and decipher the text with magic and scholarly knowledge, but so far have been unsuccessful. Not much is known about the runes and their purpose, other than it's an alien language. Sometimes it's reported to pulse, sending out powerful magical auras of conjuration across the mountains. While the effects are not initially understood, they do seem responsible for much of the machinery in the region. Moranc is home to the Durgar dwarves. Once golden dwarves changed from the taint of the Underdark, they're now gray-skinned with white or gray hair. Many have gears, pipes, and metal shards growing out of their bodies as they age, mutations from the region itself, and possibly an effect of the alien runes. While usually harmless, some can become so thick they offer a bit of damage resistance when struck in combat, and in the rarest cases, form weapons. Usually splinter weapons that propel shards of metal from the force of steam pipes protruding from their bodies, but flamethrowers and primitive gatlings have been seen. While the growths, similar to metal tumors, can be invasive, the Moranc embrace the metal, seeing it as attractive and making themselves as part of a greater system. Useful adaptations are seen as status symbols, and as a Durgar ages, more growths appear, and by the time they become an elder, they take on the title Gearbeards and become the ruling body of Moranc. Like the Durgar, the stone of Moranc grows gears and pipes from the rock, like some great regenerating machine attempting to reconnect to form some unknown construct. The Durgars build with the stone, and despite the growths, travelers can determine a construct's age by how much rusting machinery covers a building, with the oldest almost seeming like piles of junk. While the metal is likely caused by the runes, the Durgar believe it's created by a force of existence called the Machine God, a being that connects everything together in endless clockwork towers and grinding machines. They rule over automated cube-like creatures who set everything in the real world in motion. Nothing is done without its say, and nothing can be done without its will, rendering everyone fated to its plan. For this reason, the Moranc believe the Machine God allows no free will, the designs of emotion nothing more than the gears of the unseen world, forcing you to follow the Machine God's calculated plan. The Durgar believe good and evil cannot exist, and nothing you do can be seen as wrong, as to deny emotions is to work against the system, or worse, break it into chaos. While murder and theft are illegal within the cities of Moranc, out in the wilds of the Underdark, Durgar will express all their emotions to its fullest, keeping with the grand order of the Machine God. Violent, hateful, greedy, and ungrateful, every grudge is remembered, every enemy attacked, anything of value taken by force, even from their own kind. This leads the tunnels to be the most dangerous region of Moranc, yet ironically, seen as the most ordered. The most extreme Moranc form cults, implanting cubes into their brains, giving up all free will in a collective known as perfection. Unable to do anything other than the Machine God's will, the perfection will carry out perfect orders, with the goal of ending all chaos and achieving the heightened enlightened state known as true reality. Wandering throughout the depths, the cult's goals are to force all life into the collective as no one can be trusted to hold their own thoughts. Stealing travelers, raiding the deepest outposts, the cult has begun to spread, and with each passing year, their numbers grow till the hive mind expands through the Underdark, across the surface, and finally the world. For more information on mecha cults, please refer to upcoming files on Thoradin and the Mecha Swarm within the Exemplia library.